Tim from Neighbor Tim here. The other day a friend gave me two 5-gallon buckets of daffodils. Said he dug them up around his farm and just really didn't have anything to do with them, and I thought, okay, I'm going to go ahead and put some of them here at the house. So what we're going to be doing today is putting daffodils in. Now what I've already done is I've marked off the area that I'm going to put the daffodils, and I've used a string here to give me a nice flat line or a nice straight line. And I'm going to go ahead and take all the topsoil off and take the grass off. I'm actually going to save that grass, and I'm going to use that grass in some other spots that need filling. But I'm going to peel off that grass, and I'm going to then use that somewhere else. But then when I'm done here, I'm going to put some fill in here. I'm going to get some good loamy soil in here, and I'm going to get those daffodils planted. Okay, here's my line. You can see I've already put that in the ground here, and I've gone about 29 inches away from the sidewalk. The distance doesn't really matter, but I went that distance. I also have these bushes that I planted last year that I need to preserve, so I want to make sure I don't get into the roots there. But I'm going to try to create a nice straight line. You see I've already started some of that, but let's see how it goes. Really not too hard to peel away the topsoil or the grass that's there. I just try to follow that line that I've put in here. Go about 2 or 3 inches deep, and then I just peel it off. Don't have to get all the roots of the grass, but I want to get as much as possible. Then I'll set that grass off to the side because, like I said, I'm going to use that somewhere else. You'll see what I've done here is I've actually used a combination of topsoil and sand, and I'm going to spade that in, but I've got that going all the way down, and I'm using some sand in here because I want to make sure it's nice and loose. Some of this Indiana clay gets to be really hard, especially when you get in that warm, dry climate or the warm, dry time such as July and August. So that sand helps loosen it up, and it'll really give the bulbs some room to grow. Well, there we've got it done. It really wasn't too hard to do. We went ahead and dug everything up. I mixed topsoil in with the sand to try to really loosen it up. Now I should have used a tiller, but it was a little bit on the wet side. We got about an inch of rain last night. So I just used a spade and tried to really break it up as much as possible. Those daffodil bulbs, they're pretty hardy anyway. I also took the grass that I dug up from here, and I actually used that to fill some spots on my yard, you know, over around the garden back behind us here, and then also along the road. I just had some bare spots, so I'm using that to fill things up, and that works out really good. Now I ended up planting the daffodils about 2 times the width, or the depth I should say, of the bulb itself. So I ended up going about 4 inches deep because those daffodil bulbs are about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. They're a medium-sized bulb. So you want to go about that deep. Now I actually had some spots that actually the stems have started to grow, or the leaves have started to grow, and they're already starting to pop up. So I let those go ahead and pop up. We'll have to see how that works. Go ahead and give it a try. It's not that hard. You know, if you need to replant something, or if you need to plant some bulbs, or if somebody gives you some bulbs, do a little bit of research. It's really not that hard. Enjoy yourself, have a good time. If you have any questions, of course, you know, give me some comments there, but go ahead and give it a try. Well, this is Tim with Ask Neighbor Tim.